we have another problem. Yes, we do, NIO fans. We have another problem. Not just one, two, maybe three. Yes. Okay. One thing, summer's coming. Summer's coming. Stock market gets kind of slow and quiet during the summer. People are away, they're on vacation and all that. That's a thing, right? Then presidential election is coming right after that. We may change from Democrat to Republicans. Republicans are hard on China. Remember that? China. There was a lot of joking about that the last election. All right. And then we have the tariffs. We need to get into all of this, and we're going to talk about it real quick. Okay. This is Miss Moneymaker. But before I start, let me pledge my temporary superficial allegiance to NIO because, I'm a trader. I move in and out of different stocks. It doesn't matter to me as long as we're making money, because that's what I'm here for us to make money together. Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves. Let's get into it. I want to talk about the tariffs first. The good part is the election. Oh, goodness. But let's talk about the tariffs. So right here, Biden's saying, okay, he's going to do some tariffs against the Chinese vehicles. All righty. Let me just get the marker. 100%. Okay, 100%. Let me just make this smaller. 100% tariff. All right. Even with the good news is, NIO fans, the good news, even with this 100% tariff up from 25%, okay, it still leaves room. They're saying for Chinese models, they'll still be cheaper. Okay, so it's not like it's going to be the end all about this 100% tariff. But it is people are not looking forward to that. It's a problem. Second, if these tariffs, okay, when the tariffs are happening, it stops, Chinese automakers from China, but what about Mexico? And all these other countries. So some Chinese automaker, their cars can still come in, but not from China. But what about Mexico and these other countries, right? So that's the problem. Okay. Then let's go here. All righty. This tactic, they said, though, it will only delay it, but it's not going to stop it. It's not going to stop NIO from coming. That's the point. NIO will still be coming to the United States eventually. It's a delay. It's not going to stop because look at this right here. Okay, so Chinese car maker NIO opens in Amsterdam. Okay, they opened in Amsterdam. So let me just get a little bit bigger right here. They opened in Amsterdam, okay? They're not worrying about the tariffs over there. They will come to the United States within time. The tariff is happening, but even with it going up to 100%, it's still going to be cheaper because, NIO is competitively priced, okay? And that's the advantage. People like that. It's competitively priced, okay? So it's like, okay, even with the tariff, you do this, you do that, it'll still be cheaper than some other popular EV in the United States. Okay, that's what people are thinking. But we have another problem coming up. What is it, Miss Moneymaker? Well, the U.S. election is coming. That's awesome. But, okay, we're going to the election, right? We're going into the election time. So now if the White House, if all of a sudden it becomes Republican and we have a Republican president that is hard on China, okay, really hard on China, and a president that's very influential and people like to listen to that president and back his ideas and everything like that. If he's not in favor of China and Chinese products and everything, and if a shame comes to those products and everything, it can change the consumer sentiment towards those items. That's what I'm saying. We have to think about that because the summer, like I said, the summer will be coming, right? Stock market can go down because things just quiet down. So we have June, July, August, things get quiet. And then next thing, everybody's thinking about the presidential election, September, October, November's here before you know it, right? Person wins and then hard on China, right? And then they're like, oh my gosh. Then everybody's shaming the Chinese products and things like that, right? And then if a feeling of like GME, like, okay, buy America, like make America great again. That topic, right? So then we go back to American products, GMs, not GME, GM, General Motors, Ford, Ram trucks, Chrysler, Dodge, all those brands pick back up again because buy domestic. Okay, if that's like make America great again is about buying domestic and everything. If that happens, what's going to happen for the NIO stock? Okay, so we have work to do, NIO fans. There's work to be done around this because then think about it. Elections here, like I said, October, okay, November, right? Then say the car was here already. Just say you have your NIO car and you're driving Thanksgiving. Say United States, if this was the South, if you were going into the South, I'm not in the South. If you were going into the South, like Alabama, Texas, okay, something like that, somewhere Kentucky, just somewhere deep down, how are you going to feel pulling up with your NIO, parking right next to your, let's say, if you have a Dukes of Hazzard kind of family, parking next to your cousin's Ford 150? How does that work out? A NIO parking next to a Ford 150, you're going to get a lot of questions. You're going to get a lot of look, because especially if the consumer sentiment has changed because the president has changed, and it's like, no, make America great. No, don't buy foreign. We should be buying Chrysler, Dodge, all these Ram, whatever. And then you have your NIO, and it's electric too. A lot of the old club they're not even going into electric yet. I think NIO would hit good like in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, California, areas like that where people are like, okay, jiggy with it, and you're trying to progress like that. So it depends where you live, how well this is going to float, right? So I'm just saying these things, bringing this out there, because since our stock price is kind of low right now, right? And then if we change presidents, will our stock continue to drop? You don't want NIO trading at $3, $2. Don't say $1. You don't want that. But so now we have this tariff going on, but what else can be imposed on it? What other restrictions are going to happen? Okay, with the next president? We don't know. Maybe we'll have the same president, but maybe we'll change. I don't know. I'm bringing this all up, so this is on our radar. Okay, I wanted to talk about the tariffs. I want to talk about maybe we're changing presidents. This is things. I cannot put my head in the sand. I am not knocking NIO. But like I said, my mother says, look, don't put your head in the sand. You have to address the problems. Address the problems. Don't ignore them or whatever, because this may be coming our way, and we need to be ready to deal with it. So what are we going to do? Click like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.